Hey, this is Stephen, the HR manager guy. Are you stuck in the job hunt rut? Aren't you tired of clicking job after job after job and not being able to find anything? Well, stick around and we'll share some strategy to help you break out of that rut once and for all. To get ready for this video, I decided to do a little prep work and do some research on YouTube about the challenges people were facing looking for a new job. But at YouTube, I did find a number of things that people kept saying over and over and over again. College grads would always say things such as, they want experience. How do you get experience if you don't have experience? My college degree didn't really help me. The one that was the most telling though, and I heard this a lot, was I've sent out 100 resumes and nothing. And phew, the light bulb came on. Everybody was doing the same thing to find a job, and we're having a very difficult time doing it. Well, let me share with you a few things that I know that will help get through this problem. Let me ask, does this sound familiar? You spend all day in front of the computer, you click on a lot of different jobs, some that sound good for you, some you just click just to click. And then sometimes you have to sit there and spend anywhere from 10 to 25 minutes filling out an application. And you do it over and over and over and over again, and you still hadn't found a job. Let's talk about things you can do to get out of that pattern. What I would suggest you do is envision yourself, stick with me now, hiring yourself. And your one job is to get a job. Now, like any other company, you have to set yourself up in departments. And I think you should set up 4 departments in your own business to get you started. And every company needs to have a direction. So the first department you should set up is the executive department. The executive department is the one that's in charge of the direction. It's the one that has the vision of where you want to be. It will decide, and you need to decide for yourself the direction you want to go. Are you going to be an accountant? Are you going to be a sous chef? Are you going to be an HR manager guy like yours truly? Whatever it is for you, you need to make that decision. Now, once that's done, that's where you can focus, at least initially. The second thing you need to do is develop a general campaign. This is, what is the general direction, how we're going to get where I want to go. If I want to go here, this group says these are the basic things we need to do. The second department you need to set up is an operation department, or what I call ops. The ops department will make sure that you do things like, number one, get up and get to work looking for a job every day. You don't take a lot of days off. It hurts momentum. And job hunting, like a lot of things, has a lot to do with momentum. Ops also make sure that you're planning your calendar, your steps, so that you're not just shooting off in a bunch of different directions, that you're actually moving towards your goal every day. Outside of the ops department, you also will need to go through your marketing department. Marketing is the area of your company that's going to do things like your resume. Your resume has to be tight. It has to be perfect. You can't have typos and other little things like that. It shows an attitude of carelessness, and you want that off. Also, marketing helps you to understand. Don't tell them who you are. Look at what commercials and marketing departments do in businesses every day. They tell you why you need it. What is the value that they bring to you? So you need to do the same thing. What value do you bring to that company? Don't tell them who you are and what you like and the types of things that you are good at. No, tell them why they will be better off after having you in their company. Finally, the last major department you need in your company to find a job is the sales department. Salespeople don't simply get on the phone and smile and dial, as you'll see in certain movies and TV shows. They have to know who their target list is and how to go about getting to those targets. Once that is done, beat the streets. And what I mean with that is when the rubber meets the road. That is you putting yourself out there. That's going to job fairs, having meetings, really exploring your network. Even civic clubs, anywhere, church clubs, whatever, wherever people who know people in companies that you don't know. That is beating the streets. And the last thing a sales department does is it closes the deal. Once you find something that does fit you, and you will, once you find it, you close the deal and you negotiate the best terms for you. Don't stress about maybe not knowing how to do each of these steps well. In later videos of this series, you will be able to learn the step-by-step way of setting up your own company for you. Hope you've enjoyed watching this video. Hit subscribe for me and you can see the entire series as it comes out. Look forward to working with you then. Until then, this is Stephen, the HR Manager Guy.